Hello, I'm Kathy McCarran. Welcome to Tire Business NewsPoint, your video source for exclusive tire industry news. Falcon Tire recently invited tire business reporter Will Schertz to Kobe, Japan, to visit its parent company, Sumitomo Rubber, and its Tire Technical Center, as well as get a glimpse of the Japanese culture. So, Will, what was the reason for this trip?
This trip was actually initiated by Falcon Tire Company, who invited us out for a chance to meet with some of the executives for Sumitomo Rubber, their parent company, and also to tour their technical center in Kobe, Japan. The technical center was built in 2009 and houses various equipment designed especially to test things like tire noise, vibrations, wear, and rolling resistance. They also have a machine that allows them to simulate how a tire drives on an ice or snow-covered road, which was pretty cool. The technical center was really interesting, but the trip also provided an opportunity to experience Japanese culture.
What were some of the things you experienced while you were there?
They actually managed to pack quite a few experiences into what was otherwise a very short trip. I got a chance to ride a bullet train for the first time. We took one into the city of Kyoto, which is located on the Japanese island of Honshu. At one point, it was actually the imperial capital of Japan. We toured by city bus, but we had a chance to stop off at a few places too. There was a brief walk through a bamboo forest before lunch where we watched a geisha perform 2 dance routines. Later on, we visited Nijojo Castle, which was originally built in 1603 as the home of a Tokugawa shogun. The place is filled with elaborate paintings and highly detailed carvings, but I think one of the more interesting things about it is the floor. According to our tour guide, it was built purposely so that every floorboard would squeak when you walked on it, which served as sort of a crude alarm system to detect intruders. And after the castle tour, we did a walkthrough at a local sake museum. Sake is a Japanese alcoholic drink that's traditionally made with fermented rice and water, and we also did some sake tasting while we were there.
I hear you had some interesting food experiences in Japan.
The food certainly was interesting while I was over there. There was a lot of raw food, not just fish either. Some of it, I think when people think of sushi, they think of fish, but I had some other things raw that I wouldn't normally pick up at the grocery store, like raw beef heart, beef tongue, and beef tripe. There were some other things I didn't recognize, but once you get past the psychological barrier, it's not so bad. Actually, beef tongue is really good when it's cooked, surprisingly. One of the harder parts, I think, when it came to the food was figuring out how to eat it with 2 sticks, which I'm still terrible at. I got a lot of practice using them while I was out there, but it was bad. I think I'll keep my fork.
For Tire Business NewsPoint, I'm Kathy McCarran. Thanks for joining us. In our October 14th edition of NewsPoint, reporter Jennifer Karpus will be answering your questions about using social media for your business. So send in your questions this week to jkarpus@crane.com.